Hi Rebooters, today is Sunday, so I'm back to work tomorrow. I've actually lost count of how many days I'm in now, because I'm a couple of video uploads behind, so normally that gives me a good idea of, sorry that's the kitten, of what day I'm on. I have decided to continue this on because I'm enjoying it and I'm feeling better and I'm losing a lot of weight. I've noticed I've lost some weight in my face as well. I think I haven't, but I think it looks like I have. And from all the really, really nice comments I got over the weekend as well, people saying that I look great, I seem to have more energy. I don't see why I shouldn't continue this because I am feeling better. I did eat this weekend. I'm apologising for yesterday's video. That's what you get when you get two girls who haven't seen each other since December? No, February. I think I saw her in February. And then drinks. So, yeah, that was yesterday's video. I'm really sorry. Today I've been feeling quite headachy today, so something I've eaten this weekend has not agreed with me. I think it's wheat because I've had problems with wheat before. I was wheat intolerant for a while and stopped. Oh well, I was gluten intolerant, so I kind of cut all bread, flour, pasta, all that kind of stuff out of my diet because I was getting really bad problems. And then I've been kind of fine for about a year, 2 years. So I've just kind of been eating normally, but there was pizza on Saturday, which I didn't eat a huge amount of. And then today I had bagel bread. I've had a donut, which is really bad. And a very small, very, very small portion of my some leftover Chinese. Normally, when I used to have Chinese, not very often admittedly, but whenever we would get Chinese, I would have quite a big plate, big dinner plate, probably piled up. I wouldn't have seconds, because I don't tend to have seconds anyway. And today I had a side plate, and it wasn't a full side plate, so side plate's probably about that big. It wasn't full. I had some rice and some noodles on it. I didn't have a sauce at all. And that's kind of been what I've been eating today. I've been having a lot of green tea when I've been hungry, which I might continue doing. It's going to be a bit difficult whilst I'm at work because I can't drink while I'm on the shop, like hot drinks while I'm on the shop floor. So that's going to be interesting when I'm back at work tomorrow. I am doing a sponsored cycle at work on Saturday, which will be the 12th of April. We're doing it for the Children's Reading Funds. So I'm going to be juicing and doing a very, very long, hard day at work. So I'm hoping that I'm going to be okay for it. I'm not planning to eat because I haven't got anything planned. That's the only reason I've been eating is because I've had stuff planned. But I don't know what I'm going to do, to be honest. I'm a little bit worried about it. It was going to be me and 4 other people taking it in turns doing an hour on the bike each. And as the time has come closer, what happens? Everyone drops out and it's just left with me and one guy who's at his day off, so he's only going to be doing 1, maybe 2 hours. If I'm really lucky, he might do 3. The rest of the time I'm going to be cycling. It's quite a distance we're going to be cycling as well. I think it's 70 miles. It might be 80 miles in a day. So that's 7.5 hours, because that's how long the shop's open for. What is it? We're open from 9 till 5:30, and we plan to cycle the whole time. We have got a route planned, even though we're using a stationary bike in the store. We have got a route planned that would be cycling from Worthing, where I work, to Brighton, and then doing the London to Brighton, finishing off theoretically in London, So it's kind of a little gimmick that we've got going. So I will do a video. I might do 2 videos that day. I'll probably do a lunchtime video going, oh my god, that's so hard, I'm feeling rubbish, or oh my god, I'm feeling really great, that's amazing, oh my god, I'm gonna leave it, yay! We'll see. Today I haven't had any juices. I've just had green tea and I've eaten, but I haven't had, yesterday I had Coke because I was having vodka Cokes. So I'm a bit concerned about what this week's going to be, because it's going to be another detox. And the fact that I've been really headachy, it could be the sugar, or it could be the gluten. So when I stop, I think I'll slowly start introducing that back in and seeing how I'm feeling. It's gonna be, she's falling asleep in my lap. It's gonna be an interesting time. As I said, I've decided I'm gonna do this for at least another week, maybe a week and a half, before my boyfriend will be back on the, going to my big recipe book, as I'm writing my 2 weeks of recipes now. He's coming back on the Wednesday the 16th, so I will see what happens, because whilst he has said that he does want to do my juicing with me, whether or not he wants to do it after he's come straight back from America is a completely different matter, and I'm not sure if I'll continue on. We'll see. I would like to think that I will, but whether or not is a completely different matter. So yeah, today I've just been feeling a bit of a lack of energy as well. So I'm feeling tired, I've got a headache, and it's just this constant throbbing across here. Yeah, so I've done tomorrow's juices already. I need to do a lot of shopping, because I have a pear, 2 apples, not even half a cabbage, a lemon, a lime, and that's it. That's all I've got left. The rest of it is gone, and it's been juiced and I've drunk it. So I've had quite a few questions from my dad today about the juicing diet, because since he's seen how fantastic I've been feeling and the effect and the weight I've lost off it as well, he seems to be quite interested in it. So questions like, what do you have for breakfast? So you guys watching my videos, you'll see that I have an orange or a red juice. The majority of those juices will have, from my experience, you will want to have a juice that is not all fruit for your breakfast, because you will feel rubbish by the time lunch comes around. When on Friday I had my juices, I can't remember if I mentioned this in my video, I had, what did I have? I'm going back into my recipe book. I had carrot, apple and lemon, so that was 2 apples. Then I had a rainbow bright green, which has 4 apples in it. And then for lunch I had an apple mojito, which was 4 apples. And not a huge, in comparison, not a huge amount of vegetables. Because of that, I had a huge sugar spike in the morning. Felt crap, because I had the sugar spike and it plummeted straight down again. So I was feeling dizzy, and I was feeling a little bit nauseous, and I was feeling hungry. Then lunch, I had another sugar spike because of all the apples again. 4 apples. This was a 2 juice recipe, but that's still a lot of apple. So another sugar spike, which went back down again. And then the apple mojito. Apple mojito is apples and a lime. That was it. So it's a very, very fruit-based, sugar-based drink day, and I felt awful. So you want to make sure, even if you're going, oh, but I don't want the vegetable juice, you have to have them. You do not want to do what I did because I almost passed out quite a few times. And that's not what you want. That's not the point. So whilst I'm not working out on a daily basis, am I getting my 80-20 of vegetable juice being 80% and fruit juice being 20%? Virtually all my juices are going to have vegetables in, and they give you more juice as well than some of the fruits. Apples obviously give you quite a lot of fruit. Cucumber gives you a lot of fruit. Celery gives you not a lot of fruit. Cucumber and celery give you a lot of juice. So I'm now kind of, as I'm looking at my recipes for this kind of following up time, knowing what my body's like, what I'm like, and having these experiences, I can now go, okay, it's got 5 apples in. I'm not going to put 5 apples in because I'm going to feel awful. I will cut that, probably not in half. I think if it's so you won't have a juice that's got 5 apples in. So say it's 4 apples in. 4 apples in. I'll only use 3, and then I'll add like 3 more sticks of celery in it, just to bulk it up. So if I do any changes, I will talk about them, and then I will write them in the recipes. And I'm quite looking forward to, because now I've experimented, I know what things I like, what things I don't like. I'm experimenting a little bit more. So tomorrow I'm doing, well, I've already made it. I'm calling it Ray's Camp Juice, which I've realised sounds very camp, doesn't it? Darling. Very darling. It was supposed to be, what was it originally called? I think it was summer camp. That was it. It was summer camp. Because I haven't bought any fruit and vegetables, I'm just working on what I had left in my fridge. So I've used a handful of grapes, an apple, 5 cabbage leaves, and 4 celery sticks. So that's going to be my recipe. It's given me a bit of an odd colour because it's kind of almost more of a greeny colour, but there are red grapes and a red apple in it. So it's more of a greeny, but I'm gonna say don't worry about what colour the juice comes out in, because you know what's gone in there. You know that you're mixing different colours. It's fine. The juice I had on Friday looked awful. It was brown sludge. Well, it wasn't even sludgy. It just looked like mud. You know when sort of like you get some mud and some water. That's kind of what it looked like. But that was because of the apples. What happens when you leave apples out and they oxidise, so they go brown, so therefore the juice went brown. But it still tastes nice, apart from the massive sugar spike that I then proceeded to have and then felt awful with. She's very cuddly today, my kitten. So I'm back home. I have no plans on going out. I'm gonna slowly make my jacket over the next week. When I do, I will give you a twirl. I'm hoping now that I feel more confident that I can sort of start being slower. I want to buy myself a new sewing machine. My mum bought herself a sewing machine and it's amazing. It's a Brother, I'm not sure what type it is, but it's amazing, and I love my old Singer. It's brilliant. The problem is one, I've lost the foot to it, so I've got to buy another one. I'm not sure it is. It's disappeared. I'm hoping it'll turn up because I really want to start making this jacket. And you know, I can't. It doesn't do backstitch. It doesn't do buttonholes. It doesn't do zigzag. It's the tension's gone a bit weird, so I've got to try and somehow figure that out. The stitch length, it's really minute changes can alter the way it sews completely, and it's loud, it's heavy. Oh my god, it's so heavy. It's so heavy, I'm using it to weigh other things down at the moment. So that is my update. As in, I'm sorry about the weekend videos. Did I do one on Saturday? Yes, I did. That was yesterday's, yeah. I keep thinking today's Monday, but it's not. So I'm going to be uploading all those videos for you. So I will see you tomorrow, Rebooters. If you've got any questions, I'm going to do the spiel. I'm sorry. If you've got any comments, questions, or advice, leave them in the comment box below. I will get back to you. And subscribe to me if you like. Claire, I love you. I do love you because she's now subscribed to me. I think more out of fear for the video I'm going to put up because she doesn't really remember it particularly well. I love you, Claire. I do. I will see you tomorrow, Rebooters. Bye, bye. Ow.